dreamers of dreams.
Damn. Living life spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling around the world, you know he gets around. Good vibes only, it's the one and only Justin Bravo. He's my #1 homie, subscribe.
Yo, Goat Gang, what's going on? We got another fresh board. We have the Onlyone board. Now, this is a belt-driven board, and I'll tell you, I'm getting a lot of boards at the office. I've got a whole collection of stuff that I'm gonna be releasing on this channel over the next few weeks, and for whatever reason, a lot of them are belt-driven, so maybe the market is demanding belt-driven. We've gotten a little bit away from the hubs. I don't know. But this guy, the Onlyone board, is a belt-driven unit. It has got 5 layers of maple, 2 layers of bamboo, and some other fine stuff, and I wanna go over all the specs of the Onlyone board right now. All right, fam, the Onlyone board, this guy, like I said, I haven't ridden, I haven't checked it out. I just took it out of the box. We came to the park because we were trying to find some place that was kind of shady to be able to do, not shady in a negative way, but shady because it's 150 degrees here in South Texas. So we found this little kind of park area. It's a little shade. We'll be able to go and be able to ride this around, check it out. But like I said, it's 5 layers of maple, 2 layers of bamboo, so it should be fairly flexible. I'll jump on it real quick. Let's see, let's do a little quick flex test. There you go. It looks like it's moving. It's got a little bit. I like that. Especially compared to some of the boards I've been riding lately, have almost have too much flex to them. And if you hit some bumps, like I feel like you can get rocked off it. So I like the kind of rigid nature of it with the flex. Like I think there's a happy medium, and this thing seems to have it. Now, this guy right here also, boom, can support up to I think 265 pounds. So it can support some weight, and honestly, it comes in at an affordable. It's under 500 bucks. I think I looked on the website, it was like 479 bucks. And I'm gonna try to find a discount code. If I find one, I'll put a link in the description so y'all can check that out. But this guy really has a range of 11 to 12 miles, so it depends on which battery you get, but at the very bare minimum, you get 11 miles out of it, but it has a top speed of 25 miles per hour. I like these belt-driven motors. They usually don't have as much range, but they have the power, they have the gusto, and they can get up hills and move around to do all the things. So we're gonna ride right now. We're gonna get after it. I'm not gonna mess around too much. Let's just jump on the board. Me and my buddy Josh is here. I'll put a link to his channel in the description too, because he's been doing some board stuff as well. But I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna ride around, check some stuff, have some good times, and I'll give you my impressions of how the Onlyone board rides. All right, guys, that was a good time. We had a good time out there, man. I'll tell you, this is, I do love, by the way, when they integrate a handle into the deck. To me, it's absolutely huge, being able to just carry it around like that. I mean, I end up just busting up my fingers. In fact, I busted up my knee a second ago, scraped it up a little bit, just a little. It was just a little bit. It was bleeding just a hair on the grip tape there on the Onlyone board. I'll tell you, the belt-driven board's super aggressive. We were able to get after it. There was times where Josh was on a hub motor and we were struggling. He was struggling to keep up with a little bit as we went around turns and turned around, but he really, he had a good time, man. And I'll tell you this too, a belt-driven unit, the only thing I would do is when you order one, try to order replacement belts. With the hub motor, I think there's a little bit less maintenance, but the belt, you're gonna get more power. You're gonna get a little bit more grip, you get a little bit more horsepower. You'll be able to get after it, get up hills, all the things. The Onlyone rode really nicely. I wish I had brought my skate tool to tighten up, because out of the factory, the trucks were a little loose, but if I just tightened them up a hair, I think it would have been perfect. I was able to carve up super, super nice. Now, I did try all 3 speeds of the board, the low, medium, high. Honestly, the low and medium, they felt almost just too slow. The high, it was like the gap between high, medium high was dramatic, and the high, it got it on. The speed was there. We were going 25, tearing. I mean, these were like bike trails, so we were kind of snaking in and out, but it was super fun. So let me show you this remote, because I want to show you the range of motion on this guy. It is pretty nice. Like, you'd be able to get on there, and it's got a nice range of motion. That's what I really like to see in remotes, because when you don't have that range of motion, sometimes it doesn't really allow for you to have that much of a variable on speed and braking. But this thing is really nice. You can put it in reverse. It's got the 3 speeds. Like I said, high speed I think is really all you need. And with that belt motor, make sure you order some extra belts. If you do, and not just with the Only1, any board motor, order extra belts, because you want to have those, because you never know when those pop or break. Most of them, what happens is you have it right here, and you can see, Josh, you're exposed. Okay, so if you hit any kind of rock or debris or stick or anything like that, you'll probably survive it, but it doesn't take many nicks on a belt before the belt's gonna tear, and you have to deal with it. So get extra belts. Just go ahead and order them when you order the board, and if you snap one, go ahead and order a couple more. Always have them on hand. I learned this lesson the hard way with one of my favorite belt-driven boards that popped on me, and then I couldn't get the belts for, it took me, they were back ordered. It took them like 3 months to get, and that was on the new boosted board. It took them forever for me to get belts. So make sure you have some on hand. Go ahead and order them. They're fairly cheap, but I'll tell you right now, with the Only1 board, this is a good buy. It's under 500 bucks, has the speed, has all the horsepower that you get out of a similar belt-driven unit like the boosted, and under 500 bucks. And I found a discount code. I'm putting in the description. I think it's for 50 bucks off. So I mean, it gets it really close to like 450, 445, somewhere there. I mean, that's going to be a steal deal. So you can pick that up, check it out. Let me know if you pick one up, or if any other boards you want me to review. I got tons at the office, so I may already have it in the queue, ready to go. But Josh, you have a good time today.
Absolutely, man.
Dude,
good
check
time.
out his channel. He rode the crap out of some boards today. A little behind the scenes of this video, plus some of his own thoughts on, I think he's riding, where are you riding around today? A Wago 3
The
or
Wago
something?
3, man.
Yeah, he was riding around the Wago 3. So he's got some other boards he's riding around, he's reviewing, he's checking out, he's giving his impressions of it, so y'all can see all that too. Goat Gang, until next time, be great.
Damn.
25 miles per hour, it is a speed demon.